Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks. There you go. And welcome to the watch along for Juve versus Man City. I apologize for being late. I was on the bar view talking about the Voltimada news, which is massive. You know what I'm saying? But we're here. And we're here to watch Juve play City. I mean, I see Juve and City got that. I actually haven't opened the zone thing. I'm gonna go get my AirPods quickly, come back. But before I do, guys, you know what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications. Like, comment your way. Go check ZeerTalk socials, and inshallah, bi'idhnillah al-azim, you guys are well and satisfied wherever you may be. I will be right back though, so bear with me. I was on mute. I apologize, man. But yeah, what we're saying, guys. What we're saying, guys. Actually, let me see the quick lineups before we begin. So we have Di Gregorio in goal, Kalulu, Savona, Kelly playing, Kostic and Alberto playing. Alberto Costa. Locatelli, McKennie. Then we have Nico Gonzalez, Coop Miners, and Vlau. Oh, so they're not playing their main 11. And same with Man City. Ederson in goal. Tays Nunes and Eight Nouri playing. Eight Nouri. Akanji and Diaz at the back. Reinders and Rodri in midfield. Ooh, okay, interesting. Savinho, Toku on the flanks. Bernardo Silva in the 10. And Marmoush, الشخص من المعادي, up top. What are we saying, guys? What are we saying? Man like Marmoush from Maadi, Egypt. Maadi, Masr. By the way, I was so close to starting the watch along for the what you call it. I was so close to starting the heavyweight show by accident. Could you imagine, guys? I was so close, and I mean when I say it, I was this close. I was this close to starting the heavyweight show by accident. That's why I was a bit late as well. I'm a fraud, man. Genuinely, like, that was this close. Big up Andre, man. Big up Andre, man. Top guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Your Voltimaldi news is big, bro. Now it's just about us paying up the money. Anyway. Oops. Oh, God. Big up Roman, man. Well, remember, you're on my channel now, bro. He decided to pull up to take the piss, bro, Andre. Could you imagine? Answer that way you in. Weigh me in on what? Bro, why are people moving like frauds, bro? Well, did the game kick off? I'll just... Where is it? All right. Are you coming peace? I hope so, bro. Oh, it has kicked off. Let me put 1 minute then. 01. Okay. Hey, bring up Twisted Fate. So what we're predicting for this game? I feel like now that these guys have rested a few players, I'll say, you know what? I'll say Man City win 1-0. I feel like it's going to be a dead game. Yeah, I'm good, Twisted, man. The Voltemada news is out, bro. Which I'm glad to be seeing. I'm glad they said interest, and boom, all of a sudden, deal agreed, bro. Yeah, TK. Hey, TK, bro. I'll be honest with you, G. After that performance Leroy Sané has displayed against Benfica, your club is getting hate watches, bro. From me. Yeah? The way Sam treats Zubimendi, I'm going to be treating Leroy Sané from now on, bro. And this is no hatred towards you or any of your fan bases, bro. This is a hatred towards Sané. So you man are just sacrificial lamb. I'll be honest. Besiktas, Fenerbahce for the win, brother. You get me? That motherfucker, I hope you're prepared for the amount of misses he's going to have at your club. Oh, I can't fucking wait. Oh, can't fucking wait, bro. This fucking fraud, bro. Yeah? None of this, oh my God, the amazing player joined the other teams right. No. It's going to be, you get the fuck out of my club, bro. I said, okay, that's disgusting. Wash your mouth. Why the fuck do I have to wash my mouth? For what? I had gum. What? I say wash it with soap. There's no fucking way I'm washing that with soap. Well, is it disgusting the way I'm chatting about Sané? Well, guess what? His performance has reeked of piss for 5 years. Hey, listen, bro. Yeah, I said big up to the scumbags, according to you, because listen, bro, I can't be seeing Leroy Sané win, bro. Yeah? If I see Leroy Sané win, it's over for me. Yeah? It'll just boost his ego. I don't want to see him happy. Fuck that. What? Listen, TK, I have nothing against you or your fan base, bro. I met a Galatasaray fan in the gym the other day. Calm guy, bro. Calm Turkish individual. You know what I mean? But I'm sorry, bro. The way Sané performed, bro, made an enemy forever. Oh, nice save from Di Gregorio. Oy. Man said, bro, even if you played left wing, we still win it all. Bro, it's easier said than done. Trust me, brother. I'm telling you right now, Leroy Sané is a fraud, bro, and he's going to cost you everything, bro. I can't fucking wait. I can't fucking wait for you to find out for yourself how shit he is. Bro, the fall off from City to Bayern needs to be studied. His attitude reeks of... Bro, I'm telling you, it reeks. You won't understand until you watch him week in, week out. You won't get it, bro. Yeah, TK, trust me, I know, brother. And this is what, bro, and this is why, bro, I'm telling you right now, don't be shocked if he leaves your club, yeah, after 1 year. After 1 year, bro, you don't like him, or your club want to get rid. Don't be shocked, brother. Don't be shocked. After one season, you're gonna get rid of him. I'll remember, bro. Because I do agree with you. Your fans are gonna call out the bullshit. Yeah, your fans call out anything, and I rate that. But brother, if you're gonna do so, I hope you keep that energy with Leroy Sané, bro. Because this Leroy Sané guy is a fucking fraud, bro. He's a fraud. Bro, I'm telling you, hate watch isn't coming, bro, and I can't wait. Listen, I can't wait, bro. If Galatasaray was to play Borussia Dortmund or RB Scum, which, by the way, funny enough, we played them in the opening day of the Bundesliga, funny enough. I'm telling you right now, I would rather the rivals beat Galatasaray just for the sake of Sané suffering, bro. He's shit. He's shit. He's a prick. Bro, what motive? Bro, man say he looks done with Bayern. Brother, we're done with him. Fuck him. Bro, the guy's been done since he joined. So what excuse is that? You wouldn't make this excuse for Arsenal Football Club, will you? Oh, TK wants the link. Yo, TK, message me, bro, and I'll send you the link. No problem. Brother, listen, I don't mind talking, bro. I don't mind. We can talk. Bro, just send me a message and let me know where you send me, and I'll send you the link. Say no more. Bro, I'm being real, bro. We can chat, bro. We can chat. What? I don't know, up to you. Instagram, I don't care, brother. Anywhere, bro. ZeerTalks and WhatsApp, Twitter, whatever, or fucking. So no WhatsApp, sorry. Instagram and Twitter. F1. Yeah. Instagram, Twitter, wherever it is. Just send me a message and I'll, you know what I mean? Because obviously WhatsApp, I need number. Instagram or Twitter, brother. Let me go on Twitter right now. He said Twitter, yalla. We'll go Twitter right now. Say no more. Man said, vamos here. I need Real Madrid's not getting grouped unless if they lose and we win, bro. Tonight. Let me like this tweet. It's getting a like. Oh, TK followed you. There you go. Let's message him. Okay, here. Now we're gonna send him the link. TK, I'm sending you the link. Man like TK, bro. Yeah, I sent you the link. Hayak Allah, brother. Oh, it's gonna be very interesting. Oh, you have a channel, don't you? Because if you do, say less. I believe he has a channel, so because I did see his video or a stream of his saying he's gonna start posting more. Then if that's the case, go check his channel, guys. Yeah, see TK. I believe that's him. I believe so. Is it? Bro, if you get Gueye, Aziz, that's a top signing, bro. Wallahi, that's a top signing. Oh, 1-0. Oh shit. Oh, that's a nice goal. Fair play, bro. Oh, that's a nice goal. Yeah, Aziz, I'll be ready. I don't want to see it neither, but hey, it's gonna happen. City score 1-0 already. There you go. Who scored? Was it Doku? Oh, that's a nice goal. Bro, I don't speak Dutch. You may have to speak to me in English, brother. Unless you speak Arabic, don't speak to me in Dutch, brother. I don't get it. Bro, TK, you have zero chance the way your club's moving, I'll be honest. Bro, City and Liverpool are the only ones that have a chance of winning the Prem. Am I even trying to diss Arsenal? I actually mean, like, if you get Tesco, and I don't know, you're getting this Norgard, and people are now rating him. I mean, apparently he's like 31 years old, and I believe what was it? Is he Brentford? I don't want to judge him too much because I actually don't know. But you're getting Zubi Mendy, great. But I don't know, man. Like, I'm not moved with the signings you've made to suggest that, if anything, I can see Chelsea overtake you. That's the funny thing. But hey, another conversation to be had if you join, brother. Another one. You get me? Yeah, this channel. Okay. Oh, Juve 1-1. I didn't even change the score. You know what? When people say I don't actually change the score, they're not wrong. I didn't even change the score. I'll change it right now. Coop Miner scored 1-1. Where's oh my god, Johanno, I'm not gonna lie, that Coop Miner thing is so massive. I'm gonna have to put him over here. Oh, nice finish, you know. I wonder how Gio feels about that one. Okay, that's oh shit, no. Okay, that's the Coop Miners one. Now I need this. Double. Yeah, we need to put it on Dooku. Dooku. Ah, yeah. Hey, what? There you go. Okay, خلاص. One. And oh, okay, share the current page. Oh, TK is here. Yo, big up TK, brother.
Yo, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam, bro. How you doing, man?
Wie geht's, bro? Wie geht's?
That's fantastic, brother. What are you saying, bro? What are you saying?
Alhamdulillah, bro. You know what I'm saying? My weekend has begun. You know what I'm saying? I'm off tomorrow, so I'm chilling, bro. Allah, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How you been?
Bro, I've been fine, man. Just doing, watch-alongs and that for this tournament. You get me? And
Yeah,
all that
bro.
stuff.
I like the layout, bro. Looks clean.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, this guy deserves all the credit in the world, bro. He does all my layouts, bro.
Big up Hano, bro. Big up Hano. Amazing work,
man.
bro. Amazing work.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, well, trust me, bro. I understand your. Let me just you know what I'm saying, address the elephant in the room straight away. You know what I'm saying? Well, wallahi, from your perspective, I understand it completely that you're done with Sane because of the fact that he just shows lack of ambition, lack of motivation. He walks on the pitch. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, that doesn't fly at Galatasaray. It doesn't. Wallahi, because
I agree with you. No, I agree with you.
because Zaha, you know what I'm saying? After one season, you know, we beat Manchester United with him. You know what I'm saying? We won the league with him, and we sent him away. We were like, nah, you're not good enough, bro. Yalla, you know what I'm saying? You're too
Ingila,
lazy.
yeah.
So Sunday will meet the same fate if that happens. You know what I'm saying? It's really that's really gonna happen. But for me, I feel like Sane could see this as a moment where he just refreshes. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been at Bayern for a long, long time. The fans have been against him for a long, long time. And I feel like he just needs a refresh, bro. He needs a restart. He needs new motivation in football. You know what I'm saying? And I think maybe we can give that to him because the fans will give everything to pump him up. You know what I'm saying? And if he doesn't get pumped by the fans, then nobody can. You know what I'm saying? Especially our fans. So for me, I still believe in him because I feel like he can still do bits in the Turkish league, honestly. because it is the
Okay.
Turkish league. At the end of the day, it's not like it's Premier League or something. That's why I didn't want him at Arsenal because, bro, that would be long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So for Galatasaray, he's good enough, bro. Wallahi, because trust me, Gala and Fener are going for Sancho as well. And Sancho is washed. Nobody wants Sancho. You know what I'm saying? But for us, he's good. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I understand you completely. But for me, I'm not worried because I feel like we will give him a new motivation. And if he doesn't get motivated by this passionate club, then nobody can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
but
my
by the
opinion.
way, can I tell you something, TK?
Mm,
Like, there were times where, in which, with some fans that called him out, there was a lot that actually believed in Zani. But I was one of those fans that actually was trying to defend Zani as much as I could, you know,
mm,
because I saw what he did at Man City. But then over time, I'm like, bro, how many chances are you gonna miss? How many times are you gonna fail to make a proper decision in the final third, or not even final third, even when like in terms of creating an opportunity from like the edge of the box area, you know what I mean, like from the flanks,
mm,
like, and you have the attitude that you have that you don't want to like learn from your errors. You know what I mean? And
mhm.
you also have to understand, TK, the guy joined us after he tore his ACL. When you do that, you're supposed to adapt. You understand?
Yeah.
And I just don't feel like he has that attitude of wanting to adapt. I just don't think he does. You know what I mean? I feel like
Mm,
he thinks that he has. I think he has like this attitude that of like a star player, but at the
mhm.
same time, he doesn't perform like one,
Yeah.
which is not the right thing, bro. If you had that in your club at Arsenal, you would not like that. I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean?
I mean, you will find out really fast if if that happens. You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
but exactly. So that's why I've had it with this Zane guy. He's a prick, bro. He's a
Yeah.
genuine. And I'll be honest with you, TKA. In all due respect, I know that Fenerbahce also have made an offer. They probably even made more. But the point
Yeah,
of
they
him
offered him
leaving
like
Bayern,
6 million more than us, but we have
yeah,
Champions League. They don't.
yeah. But let's be honest, if we offered him as much or more, he was gonna stay at Bayern. So that's why when I say he joined you guys, it's for the money, not because Galatasaray. No, it's because he was gonna renew with Bayern, by the way. But
Yeah.
the fact that we didn't offer him the money he wanted to leave. You
I mean,
understand?
it's a bit of both, in my opinion, because there are other clubs that offered more than us, including Saudi, and Saudi offered like 10 million more than us, bro.
Yeah.
You
By
know
the
what I'm
way,
saying?
but by the way, the Saudi. By the way, some people saying Al Hilal offered. I don't think that's true.
No, not Hilal, but I heard it was the green team,
Oh, Al
Tony's
Ahly,
team.
yeah, yeah, Al Ahly,
Yeah,
yeah, Al
yeah, yeah.
Ahly did, yeah, Al Ahly. I think there was news about Al Ahly, but Al Hilal, but some people, because by the way, I think German news saying Al Hilal. No, Al Hilal was approaching Coman. They didn't approach Zani. That's a lot of bollocks.
Yes,
You
that
know what I
I
mean?
heard that you wanted Coman. Yes, because
Exactly.
Gala wanted Coman as well, and I saw your name coming in that list as well. So
Mm.
yeah, you were not going for Sane, you were going for Coman.
Coman and Al Ahly probably did go for Zani. Yeah, like that German. I don't know if they're mixing up our names or whatnot, but like, sort yourselves out, man. Oh my
Mm,
god, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Listen, with this whole Zani thing, bro. I'm sorry, man. Like I have nothing against Galatasaray, bro. If anything, I met the Galatasaray fan on the day of the game, by the way, of the Benfica
mm,
game. I
yeah.
actually met one in the gym, bro, and he's sound as hell. You know what I mean? Turkish guy and all. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Bro, I'm telling you, I have nothing against guy, but this Leroy Sané guy, I need him to suffer, brother. This guy, I'm sorry, as long as he plays football, bro, I can't be having him be happy. He just can't be happy, bro. He's just a fraud, innit? Like
I
he's
mean,
just that.
I hear it, bro.
He's just a
You
bro.
know what
Like
you know what it is. Your club is at a place where you've just outgrown a player like Sane. At most, he is a bench player for you or a cup player. You know what I'm saying? You've because you bought Olise, you have Musiala, you've outgrown Sane, bro. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? So when he messes up, which happens, you know what I'm saying? You get way more frustrated because he does way more bad things for you than good things. So I hear it, bro. But you are a club who is always on an upwards trajectory, in my opinion. You had one bad season and you fixed your team in a way where you just won the league straight away, even as with company as a manager. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but
you've just outgrown players like Sane, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just that
No,
simple.
I get you, but here's the problem with Bayern as a whole. The problem with Bayern as a whole, when you're losing out a deal of Florian Wirtz to Liverpool, in all due
Mm.
respect, we're moving downwards more than upwards for one, and two, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I think the only reason why we're getting this whole upward trajectory thing is because we've won the league. Now, listen, winning the league, great. I'm one. I always back my club over others because we're winning trophies in general. You understand? Because of the
Hmm.
mentality thing. But at the same time, bro, Bayern München standard should be more than the Bundesliga, in my opinion. It always
Yeah,
has, and
of
it should
course.
always maintain to be this way. You know
Mm.
what I mean?
Hmm.
So yeah, it's one of them for me, bro. It's just like, yeah, man, this upward trajectory thing, the board has to prove it because we've been looking at wingers like a guy, and I'm gonna keep on saying it, bro, because I've been saying it for the past few days. Like how guys look at gal in a pub, bro. You know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
we. No, I'll be real, bro. That's what we be doing, bro. We
I
did this
mean,
with managers
which guy?
last
The
summer. Now
guy
we're
that
doing it with wingers.
which guy? The guy that stands in the corner with his drink just lurking, or the other guy that talks to everybody? Which one?
Oh no, the guy that just lurks, then approaches and fails, bro,
Yeah.
or doesn't even approach at all. Could be either or.
Yeah,
But one
bro.
way or
It's
another, they dilly dally, do fuck all.
mm.
You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, bro. It's I understand you, but you know what it is with the words transfer for me? If this was any other club, they would have sold him to you. Because Leverkusen just did not want to help you, they didn't sell him to you. I
Yeah, I
think
know, I know. I
it
agree.
that's the case. You know what I'm saying? So if in any case, if this was Dortmund, you would have bought him like you did Lewandowski and them man back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, it's more a club thing than a player thing, in my opinion. And at the end of the day, Liverpool paid less than what you would have paid him. You know what I'm saying? And salary wise as well. So he had a better deal on the table with Bayern München, but they didn't want to sell him to you. Yeah, they didn't want to sell him to you. It's that simple. And he went to Liverpool. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
You
by the
were
way,
never an option, in my opinion. You were never an option for in Leverkusen's case. Then you know what I'm saying?
oh, in yeah, of course, in Leverkusen's, yeah. But here's the thing: Leverkusen, there was news out there saying that they would have let him go for 150 specifically. They said like minimum 130, max 150, right?
Mm.
The thing is, we were trying to offer in, I think, 100 million for some reason,
Hmm.
which that in itself is stupid. Um, and then not just that, because what's his name, Hannes, he had a meeting with Verts. I don't even know. It was in some small town. I don't remember the name. Um, and guess what, bro? Unfortunately, this Hannes guy
Hmm.
decided to let Verts go and decide for himself that, oh, because apparently they had like this. It's like the Harry Kane gentleman agreement bullshit again, bro. About like,
Hmm.
oh, gonna, we believe we have our agreement. We're gonna see if he's gonna actually go to Leverkusen and say, oh, I want to request to leave the club so I can go to Bayern.
Yeah.
But he didn't do that, and we took our sweet time, and he just chose to go Liverpool in the end.
Hmm.
It's just
I mean, bro, you cannot expect a guy who won their first ever championship, you know what I'm saying? And they went invincible as well. You cannot expect him to double cross his club for Bayern, with all due respect to Bayern. You know what I'm saying? That's never going to
no,
happen. Bro.
but we've gotten. It's not even about him, by the way. Unlike my guy here, yeah, I'm not even blaming Verts. I'm I'm blaming the board. That's the point. Because if my board was more proactive, rather than doing this whole agreement thing, he'll do this, do this. Okay, if you want to wait one day, okay, but like the more you wait, he's gonna change his mind, bro. His dad wanted him to stay in Germany. His dad's his agent, by the way. His dad wanted him to stay in Germany.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Well, he looked very happy, you know what I'm saying, with the Liverpool kid,
Oh yeah, he
his
did. He
father.
did. I know. I'm not denying it. But initially, he wanted Wirtz to stay, and Leverkusen wanted him to not go to Bayern. Obviously, like you said.
Hmm.
And that's why there was somewhat of an agreement in place at the time, apparently. But
Mm.
I think something changed. Something changed when we took our sweet time and like fucking around. And this is why I call out my board. I don't call Wirtz out. Wirtz is just doing what he has to do.
Of course, he's thinking about his career at the end of the day.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm
I
saying?
don't blame guys that thinking what they are. Bro, I'm sorry. If I was in Vert's position, I'm doing what's best for me. I don't give a fuck.
Of course. I mean, you have two
Exactly.
scenarios.
Leverkusen are cunts. That's the point. They are. But
They are, yeah, exactly, because they are the ones that actually did this because they forced you in a situation where you had to rely on words to, you know what I'm saying, actually ask for this transfer. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he's never going to do that, especially not for a big rival like Bayern. And second of all, um, like you said, your board just sat down and did the whole Bayern, we are Bayern, he will come to us thing. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't happen. This
yeah,
time it didn't.
oh my god, it's an own goal from Kalulu. Fucking hell. City are 2-1 up.
Yeah, bro. But I wanted to say one thing, but I forgot, bro. Hold on.
No, you were talking about the Verts not wanting to backstab thingy. Sorry, I had to talk
Yeah,
about the fact that
Leverkusen. Yeah, he's just
I'm
not
sorry.
gonna do that, bro. He's just not because this is not Dortmund. You know what I'm saying? The Dortmund moves differently in that way. I don't know why, but I feel like Leverkusen. Okay, maybe I'm wrong, but does Leverkusen hate you more than Dortmund?
I the way that they're moving, yeah, I mean supposedly it's supposed to be Dortmund, but apparently yes, you are yes, Leverkusen hate us more. You know they have
Yeah,
a policy that they don't allow their players to move to Bayern. I think they had this policy since 2004. Like the only
there you
reason we
go.
got caught because he went on a free.
Who went on a free?
Jonathan Tah to Bayern.
Oh, yeah. Of course, his contract was done, like party. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's the only reason why we got him on a free. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you were supposed to get him earlier, yeah, because you were linked with him like years ago, bro,
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
never
They wanted
came.
25 million and we didn't pay it because Erbil's a donkey.
hmm Yeah, they have
Well,
to
and
get
I'm
the
sure we both
F-34.
have this problem, TKA, because I know I have a friend of mine who calls the same shit out. But why is both of our clubs moving like we're poor?
Bro, you know why? Because we
Both of
have
us.
but because we have a manager, okay, who has specific targets who are very niche, okay? They are not your everyday superstars like everybody wants, you know what I'm saying? We want the Norgards of the world. We want Kepa. You know what I'm saying? That it's different, bro. And you know what's funny? Every time I see us signing someone like Norgard, for example, they
Mm.
mention Arteta and how he is convinced about him and not Berta. You know what I'm saying? So we have a guy who's just winging it. He doesn't know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
if just because you are a decent coach, which he is not the worst coach of the world. You know what I'm saying? But there are some things that you just need to rest, brother. Because even Jurgen Klopp, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
He had a disagreement with Michael Edwards. Michael Edwards left. Who did he buy? Darwin Nunes. You know what I'm saying? When you're a good coach, it doesn't mean that you are a good that you have a good
Director.
talent ID. And
Yeah.
Arteta just does. And who knows? Norgard will be decent, but you cannot tell me that letting Party go was smarter than paying Norgard 11 million. Give
Yeah,
that
I
11
agree
million to
100%.
Party. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we
Mm.
doing here, bro? And you know what it is here? And the one thing that at least you win shit. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
win while winning nothing, bro. And every time we do this, we think, oh, you know what? Let's buy another project, and inshallah, maybe in 2 3 years he will be good. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, bro. As a Turkish guy who has a family full of Galatasaray fans, it frustrates me to see a club with this lack of ambition when I have Galatasaray literally talking about wanting to win a European title, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is a Turkish club, bro. Like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
When you ask Arsenal, are you going to win something? Bro, we don't have the God given right to win anything. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the God given right. You know what I'm saying? We need to work hard to get there. That's Arsenal fans, yeah?
Oh, I hate that.
The
I hate when
Arsenal
they do
fans
that.
is, we are going to win. Halas. That's
Oh
it.
yeah, by the way, in El Hilal, same thing. In Hilal and Ban, same. It's supposed to be the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
When? That's what it
bro,
is, bro.
it's different, bro. But hey, I supported this club. I am not, you know what I'm saying? I cannot let
Yeah,
go
yeah,
now.
I understand. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, when I look at Arsenal's team, right, like your defense, I'll be honest, great. Not even gonna lie. Other than left back, great. But I mean, to be fair, you have Skelly, so maybe with Skelly, but you still
Yeah, I
need
was about
another
to
one.
say, bro, chill. Our left back is good, bro.
Yeah, I forgot. Actually, no, because I was thinking of Calafiori.
Yeah, no, he's benched, bro. That guy's benched. And the funny
Yeah,
thing is,
yeah,
we're,
yeah.
we're going for Hato, which means that he's going to get even less time, bro.
Yeah, but then your midfield, you get Zubimendi, great. You have
Mm.
Rice, okay. Rice, if you actually use him properly, you can get something out of him. We've seen it against like the Madrids and that. You get me? Like let's not lie.
Mhm.
But then I'm sorry, this Odegaard guy is overhyped in my opinion. Even I overhyped him at one stage. I'm sorry, like
Of course. Yeah,
put
yeah, of
price in
course
the
he is.
bag. You know what I mean? Um, and then this whole party thing you just talked about is not a good look for your midfield. You know what I mean? And then the striker, brother. The most important thing you need is a striker, bro.
Yeah, we
And you're
still
gonna
haven't
get
bought one.
us. Boy, can I tell you something, TK?
Mm.
You know, this is gonna. I think it's a fact. Yeah,
Mhm.
Voltemada, and halfway through the season, I think caught up to being one goal behind Shesko, with Shesko playing the entire season.
Whoa. Who? Who caught
Voltemada,
up
the
with
guy
him?
that we got in agreement with to join us from Stuttgart.
Wallah, bro. Okay. You
Voltemada,
know what's even
12
funnier?
goals. Shesko, 13 goals.
Yeah. And the funnier stat is, because
Halfway
that's
through the
wild.
season, by the way.
That's wild, by the way. That's actually crazy what you're saying. Wallahi, that's actually crazy. But you know what's even crazier? Marmoush leaving in January and still having more goals than Sesko. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, that too. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that too.
Because Marmoush had 15 goals and Sesko had still 13. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is, I don't even understand why we still go for him because this guy's asking for a release clause, bro. Who do you think you are asking us for a release clause? We are not a stepping stone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? This guy's moving like we're Aston Villa, bro. We're asking for a release clause and shit. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
but
saying?
that's yeah. Shesko, yeah. Tesco is moving mad, bro.
Bro, that's why I want Gokaras, bro, and Berta as well. Trust me, bro. A lot of things Berta and Arteta don't see eye to eye with. Berta does not like Sesko like that. And Arteta
Yeah,
does not want Gokaras. What happens? We get linked with both.
yeah, yeah. By the way, can I just say quickly,
Of
Noor is
course.
actually balling out this game. AK, you're not even wrong. He's actually balling out, bro.
He's a good player, bro.
Yeah, Noor is balling. I remember Sam
Yeah.
wanting him at Liverpool. They missed out on that one, but they got Kerkez to be
He's
fair.
right.
Hey, Kirk. To be fair, Kerkez is a good left back. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Looking at what Liverpool's doing, bro, I actually fear Liverpool even in the Champions League.
Hmm.
Like I'm
Yeah,
telling you
they
this
are
as a
favorites.
Champions League rival. I fear them in the Champions League right now.
I mean, they are favorites.
In my opinion, they are them. I mean, people say PSG, but like, let's be honest, a lot of
No.
teams don't retain Champions Leagues like that. Like, I just don't see it. Like,
You
because
know what it is, Zir? They underestimate slots. That's it. Still, to this day, they still underestimate it.
they underestimate who?
Slot.
No. Slot, no, Slot is unreal. And by the way, can I just say, if Liverpool didn't win that Premier League, Wirtz is not joining Liverpool. Like, you know what I mean? So the fact that they won the Premier League is actually pushing them to make all these signings.
Hmm.
Because there's something to push on with. Like, I have to be honest with myself. Like, they are actually pushing on for bigger things. Whether
Of
they win
course.
the Prem or not, because obviously I think City will be back, is to be seen. But they can challenge in all fronts. And that's the important thing with Liverpool, you know?
Hmm. And the thing is also the fact that they won the league and they still are trying to improve is something that I just you know what I'm saying I, I can only applaud that at the end of the
100%.
day
Yeah.
because we finished second, yeah, and here's us saying, oh, let's just buy Norgard for 11 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do not need actual world class players to go out and challenge these guys. While these guys get Frimpong, who fits the system better than Trent. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, Frimpong fits Slot's system better than Trent does. Okay? Kerkez fits the system perfectly. They bought Wirtz, who's, in my opinion, top two number 10s in the world right now. They want Isak still. They bought Mamardashvili in you know what I'm saying, instead of Kelleher, so they even have a better backup keeper. This is what you call ambition, okay? And with us I mean specifically Arsenal, not us as in you and me, you know what I'm saying? We just want to fill the spots because we lost Partey and Jorginho, and Zubimendi was supposed to be the Jorginho replacement. We should have re-signed Partey, and Partey and Zubimendi should have interchanged so Zubimendi could get used to the system, used to the league, and you know what I'm saying, just used to the team as a whole. But what did we do?
100%, bro.
We sent away Partey, and now we need to put all our eggs into the Zubimendi basket and hope that it works out. You know, we didn't improve. We just stayed the same, bro. And if anything, we could have even regressed because who says that Zubimendi is going to fit the system like Partey does? You know what I'm saying? Because people underestimate Partey, bro.
Yeah. Bro, I'm going to be honest, yeah? And I don't know if you like what I'm about to say or not, but if you keep on moving like this, in all due respect, I think Chelsea is going to start overtaking you.
I don't think so, bro.
I think so, bro. Do you know why? Because, listen, I know Chelsea are signing young players and all this stuff, but, bro, at least they're showing something, bro, some intent, brother. You get me? They're at least, bro, they're about to go get Gittins. Now, don't get it twisted. I've said this to Chelsea fans. Gittins is not somebody that's going to give you end product throughout the entire season, but he'll give it to you in like purple patch, innit? And he has hella talent. So he will do something for Chelsea in some phase in the season. Some stage, he will do something. Like in terms of all of that. They're getting him in. They already have that midfield that they have. They got in Delap. I actually think Delap is an underrated striker, by the way. And then they have Cole Palmer as well. I actually think Palmer should play on the right, though. And then with the 10, I don't know what they do with that, but yeah, bro, I'll be real. I think if you're not careful, I think Chelsea can overtake you, man.
The thing is, though, they still have a whack defense and a whack goalkeeper.
But I have a feeling they're going to sort it out. That's the thing.
Do you rate Manyan?
Sorry?
Do you rate Manyan?
If they get him, I think the chances of them is higher than, yeah?
Okay, he is better than Sanchez, but the bar is in Jahannam. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. The bar is so low, it's in Jahannam.
I said the bar is in Jahannam. Bro, that's disingenuous to many. I'll be real.
No, because, bro, listen, Sanchez is crap, bro. Let's be real, bro. Everyone is...
No, Sanchez is crap. I'm talking about Mignon, bro. I said
no. Yeah, that's why I'm saying the bar is in Jahannam, because they have Sanchez currently. You know what I'm saying? But and to be honest, Manyan is a decent keeper, but it's not like he's something special. He can have bozo moments as well, bro. It's not like it never happened.
I know, but in terms of but here's the thing. Chelsea don't need some, like, I'm not gonna lie, this Maresca needs to stop this gimmick of playing from the back. Yeah. He doesn't have a defense that's good enough to keep up with this playing in the back stuff. Yeah. Right now, they need a shot stopper right now. All they need is a shot stopper. You get Mignon in, yeah, and for the most part, just kick it. Just kick it along. They're fine. They don't need to do all this playing around the back stuff unless they get a proper ball-playing defender. You get me? If they can do that, then you can worry about this ball-playing thing. But right now, they should not be worrying about that, in my opinion.
They shouldn't, but Maresca is also, how should I say?
Yeah, he is stubborn. I do agree that is a problem.
He is stubborn, and he is also a rookie, yeah? You know, so still, it's not like he has, like, the world of experience. He is still a inexperienced manager on paper at the end of the day.
Yeah, but you know what's going to go in his favor? Now, don't get it twisted. I understand. It's not the toppest of top competitions. However, when you win a trophy, brother, the mentality is still within you. You get me? You have that mentality there of wanting to win the finals, bro. You want to get to a final and win.
Yeah.
And this is something that Chelsea right now with this squad, after winning that Conference League, has over Arsenal. The mentality.
I mean, to be honest, we
forget about the quality.
Cup,
Quality midfield is the only thing Chelsea is better. But you get me, and the striker. But you get my point.
I get your point because that's the whole reason why I wanted domestics in the past years. But people were like, "Oh, but we aren't going for the league. Why do you want cups?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's not about the cups specifically. It's about giving these players the mentality and the taste of
Exactly.
winning, so they get used to winning. You know what I'm saying? People just don't understand that, bro. And I hear it where you're coming from, and I can definitely see that being a reason why they kick it up this season. But I still just don't believe in most of their players, bro. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I just rate like 2, 3 players, and I don't rate the others. For me,
Hey,
they're
listen,
still
bro.
those.
This is. I'm only saying this is a possibility if your board keeps on moving like this. That's it, bro. If your board actually wake the fuck up now I'm like, okay, khalas. Now you're actually gonna be like getting closer to the other two guys than where the Chelsea is. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm
And I
not even saying
agree.
it's that mad.
And I agree. The thing is, I agree, bro. That's the only thing is, how much are they letting Berta have the control with this? You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
think they're
Because
having. I don't think they're allowing any control. Oh, the Gregorio save from I think it was a Rodri shot. Oi.
and that's why I'm scared, Zir. Because the reason why I'm scared is because we, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I told you every signing that we made, Norgard, Kepa, they said Arteta's name and they say that he is convinced with these players, that he wanted these players, and not Berta. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing that stresses me out and actually gives me the thought of, oh, does this guy have power or does Arteta still have the say and this guy just goes there and does what he wants? You know what I'm saying? So it's still a question, and I don't know. And we'll find out at the end of this transfer window. But if it doesn't, trust me, Ziad, I'll say this: yeah, most of these fan bases are turning. You know what I'm saying? Most of these fan bases are turning. They won't give him the same luxury as last season. If he doesn't win anything this season, people will turn and they want him sacked. They want him gone. It's that simple, bro.
Yeah,
And
because it's six
then
years now. Like,
yes, and inshallah it will happen. I really need this guy sacked, bro. I don't. I need you to understand how much I hate this guy, bro. Like actually, that's like a random guy that once upon a time came to Bayern München, yeah, and now he became your coach, and people are acting like he's a Bayern München legend, which is not the case. You know what I'm saying? Arteta was the captain of one of our worst periods, I think. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
And this guy, these people are acting like he's one of our legends that deserves to be here. He doesn't, bro. And that's the biggest issue that we have at this club. People just accept everything and they are happy with everything, and I'm not. And that's the difference between me and them.
Well, can I tell you something funny? Yeah, I
Yeah, of
think
course.
we got Hansi Flick at a similar time that you got Arteta. Imagine how long back that was. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we won a 6-2 pull, and you man are still looking for a trophy.
Yeah. There you go. There
Hey,
you
levels to
go,
this
bro.
game, brother.
There you go. There you
That's
go.
just it.
And that's the difference between a massive club and another massive club with no ambition. We have zero ambition, bro.
But to be
Zero.
honest, in recent years, we've not been showing enough ambition. You know, when we lost it, when we sacked Nagelsmann for no reason just to get Tuchel in. Oh my kiss.
Yeah, that was crazy. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah. I
Nagelsmann
know.
would
Ever
be
since
there
we
for
did
like
that,
10 years, bro.
we've been falling downwards, bro. Because like people are looking at that sacking and they're like, who the hell? Like, why would I go there just to get sacked? Like,
Yeah.
if they get sacked like in the beginning stage of the season, cool. But they're getting sacked like in April, bro. Like, or March. Sorry. Like, what? Makes no sense. You know what I mean? So, and at the time we were competing for everything. That's the fun mad thing.
Yeah.
Like, we only had 3 losses all season,
I mean,
and all of a
I
sudden
like Nagelsmann, bro. I don't understand why you sacked him. Yeah, I hear it, bro.
there was so much going on, but like, so there was the whole lineup leaking. Thanks, Christian Falk, you donkey. Then there was the whole issue with Taplovic, the goalkeeping coach.
Mm-hmm.
who was good buddies with Neuer, but he got sacked because of Alexander Nubel. I'm sure you know who he is. Um, he wanted
Alexander
to play, and
Nubel.
we didn't give. But yeah, that keeper that's at Stuttgart now. He has contracted with us, but like
Oh
he's
yeah,
there
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We got him from Schalke, and he wanted to play, but we never gave him the game time. And instead, we
Mhm.
signed like Jan Sommer and that. Um, so he lost his head and decided to like go elsewhere. Like decided to go to Monaco.
Mhm.
Um, so that was another issue. And then there was so many other issues like how Nolman wanted to rely on data, and our board was not the biggest fan of it, and all these other things. Like, but the thing is, right? All the things we want, I have a bad habit with that one, but yeah, bear with me with that one. But yeah, I was saying, yeah, because of all that, like he was going to be a sacrificial lamb eventually. But if he was going to be that sacrificial lamb, surely that should have been the case earlier on then, because we
Mm.
were throwing a lot of games when these problems were happening, you know.
Yeah.
And then when we're doing good, and we only lost to Leverkusen in that run before the international break, then this whole lineup leak comes out. They're like, "Oh, Tuchel's available. He's gonna go to Tottenham, so go get him quick." Okay, that's when he sacked him. Like, why, bro? The guy didn't even know that he got sacked until he found out on social media.
Wow. Wow,
He
that's
found
actually
out he
crazy.
got sacked on social media, bro.
So they put that shit online before contacting him, bro?
Yes,
Wow. That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
because he was
Why
on
though?
vacation. He was on vacation.
Nagelsmann is better than Tuchel. What did Tuchel do to your board to convince them? You know what I'm saying? With because
Bro,
he won the Champions League with Chelsea?
I think him winning the Champions League with Chelsea is what pushed this board to want to get him.
Oh, wow.
But basically, that Chelsea stint he had fooled the entire world to thinking he's all that, but in reality, he's a fucking donkey. Bro, I'll be real with you, TK. He is you know how managers they have like a stature, right? They have a status in football, right? Of like being a winning manager and all this. He is the
Yes.
worst winning managers in today's footballing game. I'm not even kidding. He's the worst.
I mean,
Give me any winning manager
you
and
know him better than me,
they're all
bro.
better than him. You were saying?
I said you know him better than me, so you have a better judgment with that than me, bro.
Brother,
Allah,
this guy approached the Bayern Leverkusen game, yeah? And for the first time decided to play five at the back. You know Sasha Bowie well, don't you? The guy decided to play his second game left wing back. Make it make
fuck.
sense. Make it make sense, Habibi. No fucking wonder pong or ping pong, whatever I want to call him, cooked us. No wonder, Habibi. No
Yeah,
wonder.
of course, bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
I love Sasha Boy, but his position is the right, bro, not the left. It's that simple. We never used him at the left, bro. Never.
but yeah, by the way, this season he's been playing. By the way, I have to be honest, you can have him back, bro. His head's not with us, man.
It's
You
not.
can have him. You can have him.
Yeah, because we are okay. Maybe I'll give you some inside scoop, yeah, because I have Turkish IT case.
Yeah.
He wants to come back, most likely, bro.
Makes sense. The way he's performing, it makes sense.
Because, bro, all I'm saying is that people underestimate this, yeah. The love players get for Galatasaray when they join is on a different planet, bro. Because Lemina, when he joined us, when we had Falcao and them, man, you know what I'm saying? He left. Yeah, good shot by Marmoush, by the way. He left us, and ever since then we got linked with him, and he came back at the end. And I feel like Sasha Boy is gonna do the same. You know what I'm saying? The culture at Galatasaray is different, bro. Because you are literally treated as a king. You know what I'm saying? Yes, because there are bigger clubs in the world, of course, obviously, with more money and everything and stuff. But you will never get the same love at another club as you do in a Turkish club, especially Galatasaray. It's different, bro. It's literally different. Did you see how we treated Mertens, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's different, bro. It's his kid, bro, his son. is gonna see the videos of the fans, you know what I'm saying, doing the whole with the
Nah, your fans, I'm
2-year-old.
telling you, two extremes, bro. There's no middle with you, man, bro.
Exactly. But when we love you, we love you. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? But when we are done with you, you will not give this. You will not get this second chance. It's that simple, bro.
100%.
That's why Zaha never returned, because Okan Buruk was like, nah. Because when we loaned him before he went to Charlotte, he talked with Okan Buruk and said, "Bro, I want to come back." You know what I'm saying? And Okan Buruk was like, "Nah, we don't want you, bro. Find the club." It's that simple. That's what I'm saying. When we are done, we're done. And Arsenal is like the polar opposite. Arsenal is the family club. The let me give El Neni another year kind of club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the difference, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna Arsenal be moving like a business more than a football club, man. You get me? Like, this is what it is.
I mean, yeah.
That's a
I mean, that's how American owners move, bro. That's why I don't like American owners in football. I don't.
nah, yeah.
Because if you have a Saudi owner, if you have a Qatari owner, these
Yeah.
guys do not want you to make money because they have enough money anyway. They just do it for the love of the game. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
trust
yeah.
me, Cronkies have a net worth of 13 billion, bro. These guys are not broke. You know what I'm saying? They just don't have the same ambition as the Saudi owners or the Qatari owners do.
Fact?
Because did you see the SoFi Stadium, bro? From one of his American clubs, the LA Rams.
Oh yeah, the LA Rams, yeah. Jam
Yeah,
packed. But then
bro,
for Arsenal.
their training facilities are way better. Their stadium is way better. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
we are one of his most earning clubs because football earns that much, especially Premier League. You know what I'm saying? We earn a lot of money for those frauds, and they don't invest in us; they invest in the other clubs. You know what I'm saying? The most of the signings that we do is from our own pocket; it's not from their pocket.
Mm.
You know, and
No, I hear it, bro.
that's the difference. So when you ask me about these transfers, this is the answer. We have a fraud as a manager, and we have people behind the scenes who don't know what they're doing. The only person that knows what he's doing is Andrea Berta. He has literally the biggest CV out of all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at least at Bayern, and I know that you're frustrated with your board because their lack of ambition in these last few years and the choices that they make. Bro, it can be worse, trust me. It can be way worse.
You
It
say
can
that,
be
but
way
you know what
worse.
it is? When you're a big club like Bayern, you have to worry about it getting to the worst. That's the thing. You know, it's about holding your club to the standard that it should be.
Of
You
course.
get me? Bro, like in
Mhm.
my honest opinion, and this is how I see it. When you look at the stature of clubs in Europe, I generally think we are top three. I genuinely mean it, yeah. Like the only guys I see above us are Madrid and Barcelona. That's it. So
Oh, no Liverpool, no AC Milan?
AC Milan, the problem is they've fallen off for too long, bro. For
That
too
is
long.
true.
They've
But
fallen
Liverpool?
off for too long. Like people don't understand, and they don't understand. TK, maybe you'll get it because you follow German football a little bit, but a lot of people don't understand. Bayern since the 70s, for the most part, have been on top for so long. Like they've had some
True.
fall offs, but the fall offs was never that tragic. You get me? Other than
Hmm.
the time in which the FC Hollywood days, 1998 and that. You get me?
Hmm.
Like other than that, nothing as tragic. Like yeah, we had like some awful early 2000s, not mid 2000s, not even early, mid 2000s. But again, it wasn't like to a point in which we were never gonna come back. You get me?
Hmm.
But but the thing is though, the way we move now, if we're not careful, we will fall into that trap. You get me?
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's the thing with the whole stature of us. I think we're third because I feel like people don't understand like how long we've been good. I generally don't think people understand for how long we've been this good.
How many people would know Roy Mackay?
Not many people. I don't think
Not
many
many
people.
people.
You get my point. Not many people will know about the Roy Mackays, the Effenbergs, and
How many people know?
Zazus.
How many people don't know that Lucio played for you? You
I
know what I'm
don't think
saying?
many people do, bro. I don't think, bro. Lucio with us wasn't even that bad, by the way. You know, it's just that it didn't work out for him as much as it did for Inter Milan, because with Inter Milan they were more prepared at the time. You know what I mean? He joined Inter Milan and he fit in like a glove.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
But he had Kivu, Cordoba. You know what I'm saying? He had some good players around him, bro. And of course Zanetti, obviously, the last one.
Yeah.
But him next to Cordoba, and then having Kivu and Zanetti as your fullbacks, of course, bro. That's insane. That's an insane backline, bro. I genuinely think that's my favorite Inter team, Zir, with the Adriano, Ibrahimovic, and Recoba front line as well. They had Stankovic, Cambiaso, and Denman, bro. And the Lucio defense, that team was amazing, bro. Allah, that team was one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, it was, but that's my point. But Lucio, people think Lucio was that hella bad for us. I know I didn't watch it, but like I followed up on it. You know what I mean? Like when I started becoming a fan, I followed up on our history and all this stuff, and it didn't look to me that Lucio was that bad, bro. It didn't. Like generally, it didn't look to me that he was that bad. I just feel like Bayern at the time wasn't that great. Like we had some players that like the likes of Schweinsteigers and the Lams, you know, that became legends. But
no, I don't think Lam was even there at that time, bro.
No, he was always
He
was? He was for the most part. He was always like he had. I think that one time he went out on loan and then came back, but that's it. Like he's always been a Bayern. He's always been a Bayern player, unless if I'm mistaken. So yeah. Like we've had some play, and then obviously Muller started to come in. I think before he left, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all that stuff. Same with Ian Robbins. We had Ribéry. I remember when we got him, or you know, I learned that we got him from Marseille. You had him as well, Ribéry.
Bro, that's my favorite French player, bro.
That's my guy. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
But like, I'm telling you, mid 2000s, like under the Huggles and that, we were not that good.
No, because of course, like I said, the Mackay team was pretty basic. You know what I'm saying? Because afterwards, when you started upgrading, Mackay got benched even. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Even Mackay, we had Mackay. Yeah, correct. Yeah, Mackay, another one. But Mackay was actually pretty good. He was one of them players that was helping us through the bad times.
Yeah, you had Ballack, Schweinsteiger, you had Zeroberto, Di Michelis.
Yo, Zeroberto, what
Zaro. You know what I'm saying?
We had Elber in the late 90s, early 2000s as well. Zeroberto, I think, was a part of that team. But with Zeroberto, it's a similar story to the Ronaldinhos. Too much partying fucked them up, bro.
Of course. Most of these players, bro.
Zeroberto was a baller. Bro, he was a baller that can play midfield, left back, winger. He could do it all. That guy was a stud.
He was a good player, man. Bro, he was at one point when he got washed because of the fact that what you said, he partied a lot. He was even linked with Turkey, but he never came because he couldn't, you know what I'm saying, do what he wanted in Turkey because we are a Muslim country. It's different. Especially back then, bro. Back then we were even more conservative than we are now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we had Button goal. That didn't help us at all. But even in that final against Inter Milan, he was, oh my god.
Bro, Oliver Kahn. That's the guy, bro.
Oliver Kahn was yeah. He's unreal, bro. But you know, funny enough, when I went to I went to some exhibition a year ago. Well, I met Oliver Kahn's brother-in-law.
Oh, Allah.
Allah al-Azim, bro. I was shocked. Because he apparently had a good relationship with my dad's German friend, innit?
Okay.
Business partner / friend. Yeah, like mad. Bro. And we were talking about Bayern and why you know what I mean? Bro, it was interesting, man. It was very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Yeah, bro. That's actually funny when you deep it. So when you talk to that person and then you find out who they actually are, you know. So
no, but you know what it is. You know what it is. People need to understand. Like, as long as you have the same opinion, you can still address it with respect, bro. Like I feel like people do too much as well. Like
Yeah, of course.
yeah, bro. Like where we come from, we can be honest, but with all due respect, in that like it's not that deep, brother. But like some people, they do too much in it. That's the problem. Like with me, I may be doing too much like online in that, but that's because I'm losing my head. Yeah. But when I'm actually like in the right setting to be normal, I'll be normal, no problem. There's a time and place to do certain things, bro. That's what it
Of
is.
course, of course. I mean, people need to realize that those people get like approached like 1 million times a day as well, and if everyone goes nuts, imagine your life, bro. If that happens, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like,
that's why it's understandable,
bro,
Yeah.
not just that. Could you imagine if I went bananas on that event, bro? I'm ruining my dad's reputation. I can't do that. You crazy?
Yeah, of course. I mean, bro, there are priorities in life, bro. There's
And not
bigger
just
things
that, bro. I have too much respect to like be. I have too much respect to be like causing dramas and problems in public. I can't do that, bro. Like I didn't grow up to be a maniac in public. I just didn't.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like don't even, bro. Like I know people see, but when I rage, I said if I see Leroy Zane, it's on site, bro. The most I'll probably do, the most I'll probably do to Zane, if I'm being real, is probably like chat shit, like or like question his footballing ability at Bayern, bro. But that's it. You know what I mean? That's the most I'll probably do. You know what I mean? But in reality, bro, I'm just livid watching that guy play. You get me? That's it. Like people.
Yeah.
But that's why the worst I'm gonna do is hate watch. This is what it is, bro.
Bro, okay. The fact that you are hate watching us and you said big up Fener was actually, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe what I was hearing, bro.
Hey, listen, bro. I have to be done, bro. It has to be done. Leroy Zane, you bought him, bro. You shouldn't have bought him. You should have let Ferner bought him, and I would have said, "I'll hate watch Ferner."
Bro, can I say one thing? Did you know that with our new kits that we are selling Osimhen kits? Did you know?
What do you mean? What do you mean? You're selling us? Wait, did you sign him?
We brought out the new kits like today or yesterday, and in the Galatasaray store there are Osimhen kits that you can buy still.
Oh shit!
And Osimhen is still giving out Galatasaray shirts to his friends and stuff.
So, bro, I told you he'll probably stay with Galatasaray. He'll probably stay with Galatasaray.
I mean, inshallah, bro. Because if he stays at Galatasaray and Arsenal by Sesko, do you now understand me, Zir? My frustration, my anger?
Yeah, no, I understand, bro. I say the same with Al Hilal and Bayern München, by the way. Why is Al Hilal showing more standards than Bayern München? Makes no sense. Bro, TK, you know what it is, right? You see, in your part of the world, actually, technically our side of the world, yeah, we know when to move. We usually know when to move on from things, don't right? We just know. We don't try to force things. But with these guys, they force too many things.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, I'll give you an example. Let's say now, if you were like at Arsenal, right? You tried so hard to go for Zubimendi for so long. Now, yeah, he agreed. But let's say now he said no. Okay. And let's say like you eventually didn't get him. You'd still try to go for him. Only to not get him. Now, I know you got him, but like a lot of clubs in Europe, what they do what Liverpool did with the Zubimendi thing. A lot of them. And they fail. You know?
I mean,
that's my concern. Like, if you look at how Man City and PSG operate, they hear a no, khas, move on.
Yeah.
We're moving out of this deal. Fuck this shit. We're moving on.
It's, you know, the thing is, Zir, it depends on who has the say, because we have a fraud who is in love with specific players and they just want him until the end of the earth. You know what I'm saying? He liked Merino, and we took literally most of our transfer window on getting Merino, to the point that we didn't have time to get a forward. So what did we do? We brought in Sterling. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because you dilly-dally. See,
like, too many dilly-dallying, too many falling in love with specific players. And Zubimendi, I understand, because For me, Zubimendi is like one of the best Spanish midfielders available right now, and he fits our system like really well, in my opinion. I feel like because I don't know if you remember, but when we beat Man City, we had Jorginho in midfield and Rice playing at the eighth, and it just worked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Zubimendi now is going to be a much better version of Jorginho and Rice playing at the eighth. You know what I'm saying? So that I understand because I actually like Zubimendi. You know what I'm saying? But other players where we just take time with like Sesko, for example, and you and I both watch Bundesliga, so we know how average this guy actually is.
I should have used Sesko as a better example. Yeah. There you go.
What's that? What you say?
I think I should have used Sesko as the example. It's a better one.
Yeah, exactly. He said no to us like 2 years ago before he went to Leipzig even. You know what I'm saying? He went to Leipzig. We went for him again. A lot of things happened, and they wanted a lot of money, or I think he wanted to stay at Leipzig and improve and get used to the league there still. And then this year came, and we went for him again. This is like maybe 2-3 times that we went for this guy, and it's because Arteta just likes his profile. But people said, "Oh, he only played like 15 games and scored 14 goals," and that's 2 seasons ago. This season, he had a full season and he scored less. You know what I'm saying? And
Bro.
people don't understand how average this guy actually is, bro. People actually think he's this amazing player. He's
Ultimate
not.
outscoring him only in the second half of the season, or nearly, is crazy. 12, and he has 13 all season. That's mad.
There you go. Well, Haaland's coming on, by the way.
Yeah, and by the way, you know what's even more mad, bro? Like, Voltemade plays for Stuttgart. Sesko plays for Leipzig. Like, Leipzig realistically should be giving him more chances. Now, don't get it twisted. I know Stuttgart have Stiller, Fiorich, and all these guys, and Milo and all them people. But at the same time, like, you realistically, Sesko, with all the chances he gets, he should be buried. Because, by the way, let's not act like Sesko don't get a lot of chances, bro. If you guys want an example of how bad Sesko is, watch the semi-final they had against Stuttgart, which I'm mentioning funny enough, because Voltemade turned up and the other guy didn't.
Yeah.
Like,
there you go.
You get me? Like there's levels to this game, brother.
I know, and I told this to other panelists who are Arsenal fans. I said this guy either shoots outside the target, or he shoots it at the keeper, or that one, maybe 2 times he scores a goal. If he gets 10 chances, he scores 2. If Gyökeres gets 10 chances, he scores 6, 7. So that's the difference between these two. This guy needs a lot of chances to actually slot some in. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest issue I have with Sesko. People think, oh, he's tall, he can head the ball, he is fast for his length, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah. Of course, you can have all these traits and accolades, but if you don't have numbers, what are you, bro? You're not a striker.
As a striker, yeah, you need the.
Yeah,
striker is the only position I think you need the GA type.
Exactly. Imagine when you had Lewandowski, Robben, and Ribéry. Lewandowski not scoring goals, and he is just at the midfield and providing for Robben
I'd be losing my head,
Ribéry.
bro. I'd be losing my head.
Of course. People said you cannot have a goal-scoring striker and goal-scoring wingers at the same time. We need our striker to play like a false 9 so he can facilitate the others. You know what I'm saying? We even ask Rice to score goals these days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you look at your specific team with Robben, Ribéry, and Lewandowski, they all score goals and they all make assists.
Exactly. By the way, I'll be honest with you. I actually think the fact that you don't have a striker is making Saka look so bad, even though he's not that bad. He's actually very good.
Bro, he had the most open play chances created before he got injured, even more than Salah.
But with this past season, is a season in which I'm like, you know what, Saka, you've earned my respect, bro. I can't even I'm sorry. Saka needs a striker net with him. He does. Because I can clearly see Arsenal fans and what they're saying about Saka when it comes to the fact that everyone just targets him, bro. Everyone just targets him.
Of course.
Everyone just bro, don't get it twisted. Obviously, some players have the ability to get past them. Don't get it twisted. And at times, Saka has that ability. Don't get it twisted. I actually think at times Saka has that ability. But for how long is he gonna be dealing with this, bro? Like, he needs a target man.
Bro, but that's the funny thing, Zir. It's not because Saka is a bad player. It's not even about Saka. It's the fact that we, as a team, play Saka and Inshallah. We don't have a striker. We don't have a left wing. We only have Saka, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's only Saka and Inshallah, bro. That's why I want Rodrigo and not other players that are younger, like Gittins, for example, or I don't know, Nico Williams, for example. I don't want that because of the fact that we need someone who's like Saka, who is actually convincing on the left side, so we can be more unpredictable. The reason why people double and triple team Saka is because we have no one else who's that good. If we buy Rodrigo, now you have a left side. You know what I'm saying? If you buy Gyökeres, now you have a goal poacher in the box. You know what I'm saying? And if you buy Sesko, you won't have that. If you buy Nico Williams, you won't have that. And that's what I'm saying. And I'm glad you've seen it, because I've been seeing this for years. But I said we don't have an attack, bro. We play Saka and Inshallah for the past 2-3 years. Maybe 2 years ago, or maybe 3 years ago. I mean, when Martinelli had those 15 goals, then we had a left side, yeah. But ever since then, Martinelli fell off a cliff, and we only had Saka. And that's it, bro. It's that simple. We don't have anybody but Saka, and that's why it's easy for clubs to defend us. They just mark Saka, and that's it.
Bro, even then, Saka is making the best out of like the worst situation, bro. The guy in the worst, bro. I know people are gonna laugh at what I'm about to say, right? But the guy turned up against Madrid twice.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
After returning from a big injury, by the way.
Exactly. Yeah, when a lot of us said he shouldn't have played. Then, even when PSG beat Arsenal, right? The guy literally made the best out of a worse situation, which was never going to be any good when you're losing 3-1 on aggregate or 3-0 on aggregate beforehand. But the guy still turned up in the right place, right time to tap a goal and to try to give them a little hope. You get me? Like, I mean, it means nothing. I agree 100%. It means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. But the point is, let's be honest, like, Saka is the least of your worries. Is it good enough from everybody else? No, it's not. But if we're being objective at the same time, like, Saka is not the guy that people need to worry about. He should do better in some occasions, sure. But I think he did the best out of a worse situation. I would actually call Bukayo Saka more when we beat you guys in the second leg. But to be honest,
when he did that whole penalty thing in the box when he should have shot the ball.
Or like when he took that last minute corner, like.
Yeah,
like,
that was also.
I would call out Saka more than I and the whole limping bullshit that he was doing.
I mean,
but now he stopped doing that, and he's actually trying to perform as much as he can with the shittier Arsenal side. Credit where it's due, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Bro, all I'm saying is, if you put Foden next to Merino and Martinelli, he would never perform this way. And the same goes to Palmer, even, in my opinion. So when people compare these two with Saka, they need to understand that Saka has way more responsibility than those two combined, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, by the way, I forgot to mention that England national team, bro. How the hell is he outperforming Jude fucking Bellingham, Phil Foden, Harry Kane, and all them, man?
Yeah, bro. He was one of their best players, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Now you have better players in your squad. Yeah, you actually have a left side. You actually have a good striker, aka Harry Kane.
Oh, Haaland scored.
Go. Yeah, I saw it, but I didn't spoil it.
That's okay. Anyway, you were saying.
And Saka performed his best because he actually had some good attackers next to him, bro. At that England side, even under someone like Southgate, who is very pragmatic, very boring football. Even then he performed, you know what I'm saying? Because he had good players next to him. I don't understand what Arteta's problem is with actually getting world-class players next to this guy. You know, I just don't understand what the problem is, because his number one winger target, from what I've heard, is Nico Williams. And are you going to tell me that Nico Williams comes into this Arsenal team and is going to outshine Saka straight away? No, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I said the same about Bayern. I don't think he lights the world on fire neither.
Exactly. He needs to improve as a player because he's very raw at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And the same goes to Sesko as well. And the thing with Sesko is, I don't even know if this guy is going to be a top player in the next 5 years. Who knows? Because if you perform like this and you don't get numbers, what are you going to do as a striker? Nothing. You're useless, literally. You know what I'm saying? You are not Firmino, because your ball playing ability is not on the same level as Firmino.
I hear it.
Firmino can get away with not scoring a lot of goals because he actually does a lot of other things. Sesko doesn't.
He creates a lot. He gives spaces for Salah at the time, I remember.
Mane, there you go.
Mane, like he was facilitating for them too to get the GAs.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If we get Gyökeres and Rodrigo next to Saka, now you have two players who are actually equal when it comes to those players are Saka's equals. You know what I'm saying? When you buy youngsters, they are younger than him. He is their mentor. And I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you could make Saka the captain and one of the responsible ones in the team. Sure, fair enough. You know what I'm saying? But at least bring people that are on the same level as him and not younger players who still need to improve.
Yeah. Bro, I'll be honest, yeah. Like, this whole Nico Williams thing, I only think he does well if he goes to Barcelona.
Yes, I think he does well as well there, yeah.
But that's because he has Lamine Yamal. I actually have a feeling Flick will start Rafinha up top because he does score a lot. So, like, I feel like Nico Williams at Barcelona will thrive. But other than that, I don't see it.
I think he fits their system very well, and La Masia, you know what I'm saying, Barca, you know what I'm saying, the way they play football, I think they can improve him the most and make him the player that people think he is.
Elsewhere, I don't see it at all. Like, if I'm Nico Williams, I think him going to Barca is the smartest move he can ever make for his own career.
Imagine him joining us and then tracking back, defending. He will be another Martinelli, bro.
By the way, we're linked with Martinelli. Do you think he'd do well with us? Honest opinion, like. Apparently, we wanted him. I don't know if we still do.
The thing with Martinelli is, we set this guy up for failure a lot of times. Yeah, we put this guy on the left on an island. You know what I'm saying, and not giving him the same opportunities as Saka. You know what I'm saying? Saka has a way more favorable role than Martinelli does. Martinelli does way more defending. Martinelli does like the dirty part of football, you know what I'm saying? The dirty jobs. The jobs that nobody wants to do. But Martinelli, when he played under Emery the first time, and when he played striker, he looked very promising. And then the first season with Arteta, I think 22-23 was I think. He scored 15 goals, and he was purely attacking. He played sometimes striker, sometimes left wing, but he didn't defend as much. And that Martinelli was amazing to watch. If you get that Martinelli, then you're going to get an amazing player.
But for me,
if you get this inconsistent Martinelli, then you're going to get a very frustrating player.
The only reason why low-key I don't mind Martinelli, I know people are going to be like, what? How do you not mind Martinelli? He's shit Arsenal. But I feel like, because remember, there was a time when you guys were playing attacking football, and I don't forget it. I had this conversation with my best friend. He's an Arsenal fan. Martinelli was cooking, bro. Let's not forget, like the guy was on fire, bro.
Yeah, that was 22-23.
Yeah. And I also feel like if we were to get Martinelli, I feel like it's one of them signings that would actually help both Bayern and Martinelli himself, in a sense that they would both be performing at a level that should be performed at. Because I remember when you played attacking ball, he'd beat his man, he'd create, he'd score even.
Mm-hmm.
If Martinelli had the chances that Zani had, I think he scores them.
Yeah, maybe.
Like more likely than Zani, at least.
Of course.
Like I'm not even saying just because you're here. I've had this conversation. I actually think Martinelli at one stage was so good, but Arteta ruined him.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking ruined him.
And you're correct, because I said this before. I said if this guy played under Klopp at Liverpool, he would be a much better player than he is today.
Like, yeah,
Much
like,
better.
like don't get it twisted. Martinelli, the way he runs is a bit like odd. It's weird, but I've seen him cook up before. I'm not gonna forget the times when I watched him cook up. Well, there was this one game. I think you play. It was an opening game you played in the Premier League. Man, literally rouletted one player and assisted. I don't remember who it was.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. The back heel roulette pass. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, if he can do that, bro. Like,
I mean,
how come all of a sudden
back then he
playing
was
dead?
confident. But you know what it is, Zir? And maybe it could be true what you're saying, is because with us, he has a lot of defensive responsibilities, which he won't. So he will be way more
Yeah, but by the
free.
way, he will have defensive responsibility. But even then, when we have majority of the ball,
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be that bad.
But does he have more defensive responsibility than us?
Oh,
Or
I
not?
know what you mean, because yeah, we play with the ball, you sit back.
Yeah, because a lot of times when we play a better team, we just sit back and absorb. You know what I'm saying?
No,
But
we're the
Martinelli-
ones with the ball. No, we're the ones
Yeah,
with the ball in a big game.
exactly. And you have way more freedom at the top. Give him the chances that Sané gets, he scores half of them. You know what I'm saying? All of those chances that Sané missed, Martinelli would at least score half of those. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, but that's
a confident Martinelli is an amazing Martinelli, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, but that's why, and especially with the position that we are with getting left wingers. If let's say, because I know we're linked with Gakpo as well. If we go either or the other, I don't mind, especially because they would facilitate for Harry Kane's dropping deep bullshit.
Mm.
I genuinely think the fact that we have Harry Kane, guys like them would actually benefit us.
What happened to this guy, bro?
Who?
Savona. This I don't even know who that is.
Oh,
But the
Juventus
Juve guy.
player. Yeah, I have no idea, bro. Oh, look, Arsene Wenger's there. Say hello, TK.
Who said hello?
Oh, no, I'm saying say hello to Arsene Wenger.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, bro, that's the guy, bro.
Savona got hurt. Shit.
Ooh, what did? Oh, Haaland, bro. Haaland effed him up, bro. Obviously, it's an accident.
Haaland, bro.
Bro, what do you
Haaland,
expect with
brother.
that body, bro? That guy is a unit. That guy is a fridge, bro.
Oh, Haaland, bro. Bro, you basically just told Savona the following words. Man.
You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
I'm looking good, bro.
Oh, now he's injured. What is going on, bro?
My God, man.
Oh, by the way, this is the referee. Big up Trossard. You know what I'm saying?
Man, like Trossard. Oh yeah, that's Trossard, the referee.
Yeah, bro. That's his cousin, bro.
Wait, didn't he? Wasn't he a referee for one of our legs in the Champions League?
Yeah, I think he was. And Trossard was standing next to him, and they took a picture, and I laughed. You know what I'm saying, bro? I laughed my ass off, bro. That shit was funny as fuck.
It was in I think the Emirates, wasn't it? It was in the Emirates.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Fucking hell.
Bro, all I'm saying is, and now that we have this one-on-one, nobody is here. I'm just gonna say this in your face straight away. Galatasaray should have knocked you out of the Champions League, but we missed 30 chances. We missed so many chances. We should have knocked.
Oh yeah, that first half you were killing us, brother.
Bro, actually, bro, we should have. Bro, that should have been it. That should have been it, bro.
And then we scored and it opened the floodgates.
Yes, bro. Wallah, bro. And that's bro. I got so frustrated, bro. We should have cooked
if you thought I was gonna respond, bro, because I remember that game. That was a fucking pathetic game.
Yeah, for you, yeah, I know because we
Bro,
were
it was
actually
one of
like
them games
everywhere.
that changed when we scored, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
never forget that.
that game you saw prime Sasha Boy at
Prime
Galatasaray,
Boy
bro.
and Icardi just being a bozo, bro.
Yeah, Icardi being boss. You know who was the biggest bozo? That guy that plays for Benfica right now, Kerem Aktürkoğlu.
Yeah,
He missed a one on like 2 1-on-1s that game.
Oh yeah, there was somebody that's not. Yeah, maybe that's him. My God.
Yeah, Aktürkoğlu people call him, but it's Aktürkoğlu.
Oh yeah. Oh, is he that number 10?
No, the number 7, I think.
No. I mean 10 position wise.
Does he play 10 for them? Because for us, he was a winger.
Maybe winger, and I'm mixing it up. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a guy that gets in front of goal a lot of times. Let's just say that, yeah. But he messes up so many chances, bro. And that game, he messed so many 1-on-1s. I thought I was gonna lose my mind, bro. You know what? You know what it was? Galatasaray always has these legendary games against these big sides. You know, so we had that against United. We had that against other teams that we cooked, Real Madrid. You know, what I'm saying, even Arsenal, my club. You know what I'm saying? And that should have been one of those legendary nights where we just cook a prime Bayern München team, but we didn't, bro.
I mean, to be honest, that was not prime Bayern Munich. I'll tell you right now, that was.
Hey, for us, you are. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be fucking honest. You played against Donkey Tuchel's Bayern, bro. That's why you dominated us the way you dominated us. That was.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember saying, "Thank God I think I said we escaped from Istanbul."
Yeah.
I
mean, at least you admit it. If you admit it, I'm happy.
Brother, I will admit it, bro. Listen, I'm not that disingenuous, bro. I'm really not. I could be shamed, but I'm not that disingenuous, bro. My team was shit that day. Forget whole season. We were shit that day. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like us scoring the goal was, I think we got a penalty and then Kane scored. Oh, no, it wasn't we got a penalty. What was our first goal? I actually forgot how we scored our first. I know Kane scored and I know Musiala scored.
Coman, the fraud was Coman.
No, Kingsley Coman. There you go, bro. You know what I mean?
Fraud.
And then I think you scored in the end, didn't you?
We did, but it was too late. Well, you know, bro, that day was so frustrating, bro. It should have been a legendary night, but we fluffed it, bro. You know, in 2012, 2013, we lost to Real Madrid by like 1 goal, maybe 2 goals in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And that's Mourinho's Real Madrid, yeah? When we had Drogba, we had Sneijder, we had Felipe Melo, they had Ronaldo and them, man. And the aggregate was at the end 4-2, but it was 3-2 for like 85 minutes, and we scored an offside goal. It should have been 3-3, and then they made 4-3 at the last minute, and then it was over. It was so close, actually, bro. It was Real Madrid, bro. Prime Mourinho Real Madrid, bro. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes we have those legendary nights, bro, but it just doesn't. We just don't finish the job. That's the biggest issue. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the fact that you asked this question I feel insulted. Do you not see this way? One second, I'm going to put myself full screen. It would he not be a legend if I didn't go buy this shirt from Bayern München's shop online?
Who's the guy next? Who's the guy? Is that ZeerTalks 11?
Oh, it just says ZeerTalks with the 11, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
My dad bought it.
That's a nice kit, bro. I like the numbers on that kit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the number on that kit is nice, but we were not a fan of full white, bro. We just want full red and then the rest, the details white. We don't like it full white. But
yeah, bro. But I remember the old kit, the red kit with the white stripes horizontally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the dumb kits are not usually. But there was one horizontal white stripe kit I did not like. It was from like 2-3 years ago with Nolz. I did not like that kit personally. Yeah, bro. I am talking about like 2008, 2009. Oh yeah, no, the 2008, the 2008. I know you're on about the bigger stripes. Those were nice. But I'm talking about, bro, because I remember that shirt from 23, bro. That kit. It looked like one of them shirts you buy from the bakalas, bro.
Let me look, bro. Bayern 2023.
The 22-23 kit. It looked like a shirt you go buy in the bakalas, bro. Hell, even this coming season's kid's the same thing, bro. This whole fucking and I don't know what, bro. Oh, Anderson, nice save there. Fumble in front of goal, whoever that was. My God.
Oh, you mean the full red one with the black letters
No,
and
no, no,
logo?
no, no, no. It was search Bayern 2022, 2023. You'll see like
Yeah,
a red kit with the white stripes horizontally, and it was like different like sizes.
Bayern München 2022, 2023. If I search up 2022, 2023, I see the full white with the red arms and the red logo.
Full white with the red arms, red logo.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Oh wait, I found it. It's like red with a lot of stripes in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like horizontal.
Yeah. I see.
Look how they're different sizes, bro. You'd think I'll be finding them in the bakalas, brother.
Yeah, bro. Like one thick one small one, another thick one, two small ones.
Yeah, bro. Bro. I didn't buy that shirt. I bought the golden one, the white and golden kit. That was nice.
Oh yeah, bro. That one is cold. I see it now. That one is cold. Looks like a training kit, but it looks cold.
Bro, this season I don't want to buy it, but because I'm doing content and I have to have a picture with a red Bayern shirt, I probably have to buy it. And plus, apparently, it's not that bad in person, but still not good, bro. Oh my god! No, City took the fucking piss out of Juve.
Bro,
Juve?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Oh my god, bro, Juve, bro, that's a piss take. I can't lie, man. That's a piss take.
Oh wow, how is that a goal, bro? You even have Haaland facilitating, bro. What's going on, bro?
No, that's a piss take. No, Juve, hold that, bro. Gio, hold that, bro. Bro, Gio, you're gonna have to hold smoke, brother. Now that is wow.
I mean, to be honest, Zeer, this red kit is not that bad. It's not as bad as the 22-23 kit, at least.
Wait, which one? This coming season one that we're
gonna
this
wear? Season's kit, yeah, the red one.
It's
not that bad,
bro. Look at the white thing in the middle. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, the stripes. I know what you mean. Like the really vague stripes in the middle.
Like apparently in real life it looks a little better, but like, bro.
I like the logo, the full black logo. You know what I'm saying? Five stars. You know what I'm saying? I like
that wait, are you talking about that kit? No, that kit's good. The red. You talk about the red and black?
Yeah, this season's kit, full red with black logo.
Oh no, that kit was very nice. That kit was very nice. But by the way, you notice how in the Champions League we played with the white kit?
Yes.
The reason why was because of the black detailing. It should have been white. If it was white, we were able to wear that kit in the Champions League because of how if that black, apparently according to UEFA rules, doesn't show enough
on the camera.
It doesn't vision very well when watching the games and that.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
That's the problem.
I mean, bro, all I'm saying is these are all typical Bayern kits, bro. You always have this style, bro, and it's typical Bayern. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not gonna lie. That black one is nice, but if they made it white, it would have been better. However, this coming season, kit, we're gonna have a full-on shaped M, and because of that, like the white detailing just ruins the look of the kit. It ruins the detail, bro. Your up and coming season's kit is actually very nice. I've seen it in person. It's nice.
The home kit.
Your home kit's nice, bro.
Yeah, but if you look closely, you can see the A of Arsenal that's imprinted in the red part of the kit. If you look closely.
But it's not as visible. It's shaded. There's a difference.
Yeah, but I still feel like that's an unnecessary detail. It looks weird to me. It looks cheap. You know what I'm saying? I rather wanted it like clean, like no print at all. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear it. I mean, to be honest, if you looked at our next season's kit, bro, they made it blatant that they're trying to draw an M. You get me? Like, And the problem with that M thing, that white bit in the middle to hold up the M, it just ruins the look of the kit.
Bro,
Absolutely.
it looks very, very weird. It looks like a V-neck, bro. Oh, it looks like a V-neck, bro. Like, what are we doing?
You seen it now. It looks shit.
No, I've seen this. I've seen Sane wear this because I was on, you know what I'm saying, scouting. But this shit is ugly. I mean, your away kit is nice though. It's very unique. The one with
Oh
Muller like that on the back.
yeah.
I think this one is very unique, very, very, very cool. If you ask me. So it's like
Yeah,
a Call of Duty camo, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's themed for that kit. The white one's themed of based on the Allianz Arena 20 years.
Yeah, but yeah, Bandat Stadium, bro. Bad memories.
I said Bandad State, brother. I'm
Bro,
sorry. I'm sorry.
I need you to remember that I've lost 10-2 there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bandat.
I mean, you lost 5-1. So.
Yes, but 10-2 happened there at the end. You know what I'm saying?
When
When I think of Allianz Arena, I think of that Troops interview. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think of.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, bro. You're welcome. You're welcome, bro.
No, I didn't mean Bandat Stadium as a disrespect. I just, you know what I'm saying? It was.
Oh no, I know. I listen. I
memories,
understand. I say the same about the Santiago Bernabeu, bro.
Yeah, bad memories. You know what I'm saying? Bad memories.
But you know what the difference with the Allianz with you not liking Allianz, me not liking the Bernabeu. I once made a Champions League final within the Bernabeu. You know.
There you are.
To be fair, you did beat Madrid in the Bernabeu to make the semis,
bro. We didn't beat Madrid in the Bernabeu. We actually cooked Madrid in 2 legs, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand how, but we have their number, bro. They never beat us, by the way. They only scored once against us in their lives.
It's a Gazy Vinny goal.
Yeah, exactly. We gave it to him. So we have their number. You know what it is? When Arsenal fans say, "Give me Madrid," I actually back them, bro. Give me Madrid. I don't fear them, bro, like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what a trophy, though. What a trophy.
Yeah, of course, but bro, I'm talking about a head-to-head. You know what I'm saying? It's not
no, I'm just trolling you, by the way.
Yeah.
I just like trolling Arsenal. By the way, I like trolling Arsenal fans, bro.
Yeah, for example, I don't like playing you. I don't like playing Barca. You know what I'm saying? Because those are actually teams that I have bad memories with. You know what I'm saying? Always had our numbers. And by the way, guys, before I continue this, the reason why Juventus are losing 4-1 is because of their fraud as a manager, bro. That Igor Tudor, bro, that's the biggest fraud ever, bro. I don't know. Oh, what a goal!
Oh,
wow, 5-1 Savinho, but this goal is actually wicked, bro.
Oi,
what a goal.
I'm about to see it now, brother. I'm about to see it now. Oh, is he gonna slap it or something? Wait, what? Oh, save. Oh shit. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. He slapped up way.
Bro, with his weak foot as well, eh?
Man, slapped that shit. Fuck.
That's his weak foot, bro.
That's that.
I think that's his second goal in that City shirt ever.
I have no idea, bro. I have no idea, bro. I have no clue.
Bro, all I'm saying is this Igor Tudor guy is the biggest fraud ever. I don't know why they sacked Mota and hired a worse manager, bro.
But Mota wasn't doing good for them, to be fair.
Yeah, but Igor Tudor is a fraud. Trust me. Trust me, Zer, when I say it's Igor Tudor is a fraud. He will get sacked very, very fast. Trust me.
I think they wanted to get Conte, but from what I've heard from, because we know a Juve fan, innit? Or at least I know a Juve fan in the content creating space. Turns out they couldn't get Conte in because he's staying with Napoli, so now they're stuck with Tudor.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, why hire him in the first place? Get another manager.
Yeah, I mean, that's something I need to ask. I don't know, but
bro, wallahi, seeing him wearing this Juve kit, I don't. My brain cannot comprehend this, bro. How did this guy end up here, bro? Wallah. I genuinely, I dislike Tudor, bro. Wallah, I dislike Tudor. Just so you know.
Wait, what did he do to? Did he do something to Galatasaray?
Yeah, he coached Galatasaray in one of our worst periods ever, bro. Like worst periods ever. This guy is such a fraud, bro. He's so stubborn. And I remember him playing Mitrolo, like for no reason. We had Mitrolo on the bench. He never played 1 minute, and this guy just started him for no reason, and we lost that game and ended up losing the league, I think.
Well, who did you
Remember
start?
Mitrolo.
Oh,
Kostas Mitroglou.
Mitroglou. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, we say Mitrolo because the G is silent in Turkish, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, because I thought I heard Mitro as a Mitro. I'm like, what? When did this dude play for Gala, bro?
Ansar, trust me, I will have way more fun with Sane than I did with Mitrolo. Trust me, bro.
Listen, we'll see, bro. We'll see. I'm intrigued to hear your thoughts halfway through a season, bro. Actually, at the start, even. That don't have.
I mean, we put a lot of eggs into his basket, so he must perform. He got the number 10. You know what I'm saying? He got a decent salary. He must. And if he doesn't, he's gone.
There you go. There you go, bro. By the way, guys.
We wouldn't even give him that amount of time that you gave him, bro. We would never do that.
Yeah, by the way, the fact we gave him all the time and the money, pathetic. But I will say this though. I did tag TK's channel in the title, so go check him out, subscribe to him. You know, man needs his sub in that. You know what I mean? You're starting content soon, aren't you?
Yeah, I already did my first stream like last week, bro.
Exactly. So guys, subscribe. You want Arsenal content, real content, go check him out, bro.
It's not all Arsenal content, by the way. It's a little bit Gostre as well, and I just talk. I just talk football.
There you go. So we're gonna be around seeing on his channel how Leroy Sané does.
Hey, you will definitely know, bro. Maybe I need one of your angry thumbnails for myself when Sané underperforms. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, go get your own, brother. You ain't using mine.
You know the angry thumbnail that you have with Sané at the side, bro. I need that one, bro.
No, brother. Listen, go get another one, bro. Nah, mine is for me only, me only, bro. Unless there's people trying to cook me, bro. And even then, that's mad.
Yeah, bro, that's funny, bro. Yeah, but inshallah he will perform, bro. And if he, bro, I have hope. I have hope because my club has revived many careers, and he is actually talented compared to the guys that we actually revived. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I hear it, man. I 100% hear it.
Do you know Albert Riera?
I've heard the name.
Albert Riera. He's an old Liverpool player, number 10.
Okay.
That guy was so bad offensively, we made him a left back, and we ended up going to the quarterfinals of the Champions League.
Mad.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Insane. That's absolutely insane.
That's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I'm saying. Why didn't they put us in the Club World Cup? Wallahi, we would have made the next round. Easy. Trust me.
Yeah. Nah, that's mad in the dunya, bro. I'll keep it that's mad in the dunya.
TK Ahmed had hope in this guy. Now he's a jabber. Hey, bro, I hear it, bro.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Ansar. He said
No,
that
Ansar is saying had hope. Oh, yeah. Bro, there was a stage. I literally just said his decision-making was poor, innit?
Yeah.
But there's only so much defending I can do, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Only so much defending you can do for a guy, bro. So.
I mean, I did the same for Trossard, bro. I know it's not the same level, but when Trossard underperformed, I was one of those guys that just said, bro, he just needs to pick up his fitness again. You know what I'm saying? I was making excuses. So I hear you, bro.
Yeah, but bro, the thing is, it's not even me trying to make excuses or anything. It was the fact that I saw things from him before, and then now all of a sudden, the guy. But I can clearly tell it's with Leroy Sané, the biggest problem is attitude. It's his attitude, bro.
Yes.
When you have this attitude, forget about performing to the level you could have performed, bro. Like,
you know, at the beginning, Sané for Bayern looked like something else, bro. Like the Afro Sané.
But he looked. I'm not gonna. He looked. His first season wasn't the best. his second season and third season, and even fourth, he had like a good start, but an awful seconds, half of the season.
Okay.
And
one of
then,
those, huh?
yeah, one of them ones, yeah. And then last season, it was just hella awful. But towards the end of the season, he would somehow stat pad his way into making himself look any good when in reality, he was awful.
Yeah, I hear that, bro.
Like, that's Leroy Sané, really.
I'm just hoping that he needs some new motivation, and that I hope we can give him that motivation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like actually, because he cannot come to Galatasaray, have this contract, and underperform. That would actually be actually be the end of his career. I don't even think Saudi would take him after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think he would just ruin his career after that.
Yeah. Yo, by the way, can I just say that is shameless?
So Sané is Salah without G.
Bro, no. In all due respect, like,
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard. Everyone's laughing, by the way, but it's true because everybody's heard it too. Everyone heard it, right? They look at everyone's like, yeah, big piece of dog shit.
Hey, listen, I'm talking to a Galatasaray fan right now, bro.
Yeah, bro. Hey, Emre, don't worry, bro. We got him, bro. But if he doesn't perform, we're gonna axe him like we did Zaha, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't fuck around here, bro. Like, trust me, Sané, if he underperforms, he will get cooked by the fans. And then Okan Buruk, when Okan Buruk says no, it's khalas. Then your career is done. Like we did with Zaha. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple, bro. So we'll see. And if he, but like I said, I think he will perform. This will be like a new, like I said, it's going to be a refresh for him, and I hope his mentality would also be refreshed.
I hear it, bro. I really do.
And look at Yildiz, bro. He came in and made an assist straight away. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
Damn, I'm seeing CM Punk in the meet and greet, bro. I wish the fucking tickets didn't sell out. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this watch along, bro. Oh, it's 5-2.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Why are these Juve fans cheering like this, bro? Like you're gonna do a comeback, bro, in 5 minutes.
Who's bro? I said, why are they cheering like they're gonna do a comeback?
Yeah, they're never gonna do a comeback, bro.
Bro. Man doesn't even want to give them a benefit of the doubt. Was it Vlahomis? Oh, it is Vlahomis. Man said Vlahomis scored, bro. Bro, that's crazy.
Bro.
Man. Like,
Vlahovic, I think, is one of the biggest scams in football history, I think.
you know what it is? It's because some games he scored like these crazy goals, so people get fooled. Like he's one of them guys that's gonna be able to scam you for his entire career.
No, Emre, I don't think you understand where I'm coming from. I'm not saying Sané is the same level as Zaha.
Talk about Turkish league.
I'm saying Galatasaray fans, and you should know this because you are one like me. We are ruthless. When you underperform, we cut you off. It's that simple. And Okan Buruk does the same, bro. You know this. Doesn't matter where you're from. Even if you're Ronaldinho, if you underperform, you get axed, bro. Remember when Icardi got a little bit fat? People started turning on him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, if you're on Twitter, if you saw those Galatasaray fans, bro, they were making fun of him and saying, bro, this guy's been chilling with Wanda Nara and just eating. You know what I'm saying? Back then when he was still married to her. So, you know how ruthless our fans are. They don't care who you are, bro. They just, you know what I'm saying? Say how it is and they axe you at the end. Yeah. The one thing you don't do is lose the trust of the Galatasaray fan base. You don't. And if you do, it's over. Like actually over.
Oh, yeah, I hear it.
Or even better, Emre, Kerem Aktürkoğlu. You know how many people hate Kerem, bro, at Galatasaray? Because he missed those chances, bro. The people don't forgive, bro. Just like that. They don't.
Damn, bro. Bro, I wish that these tickets didn't sell out. Look, I'm seeing all these wrestlers pull up to the meet and greet and I couldn't go. Fuck's sake.
Where is this meet and greet?
Bro, WWE, they pulled up to Riyadh. Fuck.
Oh.
Bro, I was gonna go, but the tickets sold out fast.
Mm.
They sold out. Bro, over here they sell out everything very quickly, unlike the US. Because
Yeah.
it's very rare to get these shows here, like twice a year, you know.
Are you in Saudi right now?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, I thought you were in Germany, bro.
No way. No way, brother.
You
I
don't.
live
You
in
never live
Saudi.
there. You just
No.
live in Saudi. Ah, okay.
Yeah, bro. I'm like
But
Hassan, bro. Local.
how do you speak German then?
I don't.
Oh,
But
you don't.
I don't. But the thing is, my dad knows a few German people, and me
Mm-hmm.
supporting Bayern actually came from the fact I used to hear about them a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and then I played FIFA with Robin and Ribery a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So then there was a time Bayern played United in the Champions League. My brother was a United fan, an older one.
Mm-hmm.
So then I watched that game and I just chose Bayern. Now it looks sus because obviously Bayern won a Champions League a year prior.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was
I
one
mean,
of the.
I think it's the way you say people's names. You even said Leipzig with the, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, but
It
yeah,
threw
but
me
you know
off.
what?
It threw me off.
Because for some reason I try my best to say things the way they are. Because
Ah,
you're shocked that I to some degree can, yeah.
okay, bro. I thought you were one of those
No,
guys that
no, no.
just go
I
to
learned.
Saudi and Germany.
I learned how to pronounce some names, but I can't really
Okay.
speak the language. I only know like a very little word.
Yeah. Because you know me, I go to Turkey and I go to the Netherlands, you know what I'm saying? I go here and there. You know what I'm saying? I thought you did the same. So maybe that's why.
Nah, man.
But that's
Nah.
funny. But that's funny. I never knew that, bro. I thought you lived in Germany and in Saudi.
No, no, no. It was one of them, bro. You get me? It's one of them. But hey, this is what it is.
Hey, man. At least you chose a good team, you know what I'm saying?
I
So
listen.
so that's why you support Al Hilal like that, you know what I'm saying? Because you're actually from there, bro.
Like yeah, I was going to Al Hilal games until the Shisma until they started losing. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. I ain't going to your games. Like,
Ah. Okay, that's funny, bro. I never knew this, bro.
yep.
Bro, by the way, City look not bad, bro. They don't look bad.
I hear it, bro. Bro, I'm trying to.
Wait,
Okay.
be right back. I'm gonna grab a glass of water.
Yeah, so, hey
One sec.
guys, like and subscribe. By the way, I stopped watching, so if anything happens, let me know because I'm trying to find an image here. Uh, use this one. Maybe this one will do. Uh, Zier, you talking? The game finished, by the way. Uh, okay, wait here. There you go. Wait. Oh shit, missed it. Yeah. Damn.
Aynı şey.
Oi,
I'm back.
Jobs. It's a game over, by the way. I had to stop watching for a bit to do an edit for a
Hey,
show
man.
I'm doing next year.
City cooked them anyway, so.
Yeah.
By the way, Emre, I do, bro. You can find me on. I think Ansar linked it like a few minutes ago. My channel.
Did he actually? If he did, I'm gonna link it in the. Did Answer link it? Let me check. Where is it? I don't see him linking it. I don't think he linked it. I could be wrong.
Somebody, yeah, he did. Like at
I
10:42.
I just seen it. I have just seen it. Where is it? The link. I seen it just now. Yep, there. We're gonna pin this link. It's pinned.
All right.
Go subscribe.
Big up, bro. Big up. Thank you. Cheers. And Emre, big up, bro. İnşallah bir gün Ali Sami'yle görüşürüz. Maçlara gidiyorsan eğer.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen. You man them do your thing, innit?
Bro, I go to a lot of Galatasaray games, bro, when I have the time.
Yeah.
I used to go to a lot of Arsenal games as well, but I just don't want to spend money on the crunkies. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. I even stopped buying merch. I even stopped buying kits. I have a green kit from like 2 years ago, but that was a gift. It wasn't even something that I bought myself, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, who would want to buy their kits?
Bro, trust me. If it was up to me, I would buy every kit and every training kit. You know what I'm saying? The problem is the owners, bro. I just don't want to support them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, nobody will want to support these, man. I'll be real.
Bro, last time I went to a game was against Crystal Palace, and we lost that game at home, bro. And then I was done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Anyway, that should be it right there. Anyway, the game's done, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Nice. Anyways, guys, you know what? Because I'm not ready to start the heavyweight show yet, I'm going to redirect you to Gio's channel. Yeah, you can troll Juventus for a little bit while I prepare for the heavyweight show. Is he still live? I think he is. Is this? Let me just make sure he's live. Juve corner cast. He's live. All right, we're gonna redirect to him. I want y'all to say Juve stinker and hooked raid. That's exact. Or Vlaho miss raid. Yeah, everybody in the chat.
Or you can say Tudor out.
I don't. This is what we're saying in the chat when we redirect them. Vlaho miss raid. Vlaho miss raid. Anyway, guys, you know what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bell for future content notifications. Like, comment your way. Go check ZeerTalks socials, and inshallah you're well wherever you are. Now, because TK does not like Tudor, we're playing this clip to describe how people rate Tudor. See you later.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard. Everyone's laughing, by the way, but it's true because everybody's heard it too. Everyone heard it, right? They look at all, everyone's like, yeah, big piece of dog shit.